Good morning, class 6. Today we will start chapter 3 of your geography book, Motions of the Earth. As you know that the earth has two types of motions, namely rotation and revolution. So this much you must have studied before also in science. Rotation is the movement of earth on its axis. The movement of earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. So rotation when the earth is moving on its axis, that is at its own place, but revolution when the earth is moving around the sun and that path is fixed, that is known as the orbit. So that is the revolution. That is, there is a difference between rotation and revolution. Rotation, the earth moves on its own axis, whereas revolution, the earth moves around the sun on a fixed path which is known as orbit. That is called revolution. The axis of earth, which is an imaginary line, makes an angle of 66.5 degree with its orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. The earth receives light from the sun. Due to the spherical shape of the earth, only half of it gets light from the sun at a time. So you can see it in the picture that half of the sun is like sunlight is reaching the earth, and the other half it is not, like it is dark. So due to the spherical, because of this is happening because of the spherical shape. If it would have been rectangular or square, then it could have received the sunlight equally. The portion facing the sun experiences the day, while the other half from the sun experiences night. So you can see it from the picture, it is very clear. The circle that divides the day from night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. So if you have seen a globe, there is one circle of illumination which divides the globe. This circle does not coincide with the axis, as you can see in figure 3.2. You can see 3.2 here, that it is not coinciding with the axis. The earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. The period of rotation is known as the earth day. This is the daily motion of the earth. 24 hours, that is every day it is moving. That is a daily motion, and it is known as earth day. Now let's take a ball to represent the earth and a lighted candle to represent the sun. Mark a point on the ball to represent a town X. Place the ball in such a way that the town X is in darkness. Now rotate the ball from left to right. As you move the ball slightly, the town will have its sunrise. As the ball continues to move, the point X gradually gets away from the sun. This is sunset. So this you can do easily at home, and you will understand that how at a place where the sun rises and how it is the sun sets. What would happen if the earth did not rotate? The portion of the earth facing the sun would, so obviously if it is not rotating, it will always, that one portion will always have sunlight and the other portion will always experience the night, thus bringing continuous warmth to this region. The other half would remain in darkness and be freezing cold all the time. Life would not be possible in such extreme conditions. The second motion of earth around the sun is on its orbit, that is what we have studied earlier in the chapter, that is revolution. In revolution, it takes 364 1/4 days in 1 year, that is complete 1 year, to revolve around the sun. We consider a year considering of 365 days only and ignore 6 hours for the sake of convenience. So 1/4 is 6 hours, and that 6 hours we drop it. The ancient Indian astronomer Aryabhat had stated that the earth is round and rotates on its axis. So you can see that how our people in the ancient times, they were so literate, they were so intelligent. He was able to tell this, that earth rotates on its axis. So 6 hours saved every year are added to make one day 24 hours over a span of 4 years. So 6 hours, 6 into 4, 24. So after every 4 years, that one day is added in the month of February. Therefore, in February, every 4th year, we have 29 days instead of 28 days. And that year is known as a leap year. 6 hours saved every year are added to make 1 day, 24 hours over a span of 4 years. This surplus day is added to the month of February. Thus, every fourth year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is called a leap year. Find out when will the next leap year be. So this you can find it out. You will be drawing this diagram of revolution of Earth and seasons in your notebook. Find the figure 3.3. It is clear that the Earth is going around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. Notice that throughout its orbit, the Earth is inclined in the same direction. It is like a little bit, you can say, tilted. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring, and autumn seasons. Seasons change due to change in the position of the Earth around the Sun. So why do seasons change? Because of the revolution, the season changes. We will stop here, children, and we will continue the chapter and finish it in the next class. Please draw this diagram in your notebook, read the chapter, and for any queries we will discuss it in the live class. Thank you. Take care of yourselves.